This is your main event of the evening, brought to you by JB Boxing Promotions and sanctioned by the Boxing Union of Ireland, taking place over 10 rounds for the All-Ireland Welterweight title. Your judges ringside are Colin Byrne, Paul McCullough, and Padraig O'Rourke. Your timekeeper is Alex McKenzie, and your referee when the action begins, Mr. Emil T. Dublin, one more time tonight, make some noise if you are ready! Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in at 146.4 pounds. He brings into this ring a perfect professional record of 6 wins and no defeats. Fighting out of Bray, Wicklow in Ireland, give it up for Matthew the Matador Tyndall! And his opponent standing across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at 146.1 pounds. He brings into this ring a perfect professional record of 8 wins and no defeats. Fighting out of Leixlip, County Kildare, Ireland, please give it up for Senan Kelly!
Well, here we go. It's the main event. I'm sorry if you cannot hear me because the noise has gone to another level here. It's the Irish welterweight title, vacant. Senan Kelly versus Matthew Tyndall. Wicklow versus Kildare. And, oh, I cannot wait for this. What a clash of styles. 2 young, undefeated fighters. And, Martin, I can't wait.
Oh no, look, the roof nearly came off the place here. It's electric. I think it got warmer when the 2 lads came down. The atmosphere just ramped up. This is an exceptional fight. Look, 2 lads, unbeaten records, both more than happy to fight each other. We've seen in their interviews in the build-up, there wasn't a second doubt in either of their minds that they could win this fight.
Not at all, and they probably had shared hundreds of rounds together in the gym, and yet still, like, what, I suppose managerial stablemates, but they were both willing to jump in. Matthew Tyndall especially, after the withdrawal of Deco Garrity, come in, taking that short notice 8-rounder to be qualified for the fight and just step in. Even though he's only a young prospect, he's building. He could have kicked this down the road, but he wanted the chance in against an established name who has title experience. And Matthew Tyndall still said, yep, I'll go for it. And here we go. The show was saved, the fight was saved, and we have the first Irish title fight in Dublin for 5 years.
Yeah, like, you know, yesterday was 11 months since Matthew made his debut.
Mental.
11 months on, you're fighting for an Irish title, like. You know, at 22 years of age, or 6 and now, you could potentially be 7 if you win this. I know we saw Senan here earlier this year against Jake Tinkling from Wales, winning that BY Celtic title.
And against Tinkling, he was able to, through force of will, just overwhelm the large Welsh fighter, and he's after staggering there, Matthew Tyndall, just with a short jab. I don't think he was hurt, but just caught square. And he's gonna, like, he's the smaller man in here in terms of weight. He's moving up, but he does have the man strength. He also has the age advantage, and he has the style, whereas Matthew Tyndall's going to want to try outbox Senan. But it's a good start from the reigning light welterweight champion, BUI Celtic.
Yeah, the Leixlip man has started well, you know, but Tyndall is an exceptionally talented boxer as well. Now, both of them have a strong amateur background, but the pro experience lies probably a little bit more in Senan Kelly's favour at the moment. But you see, like, a completely different fight from our previous fight. You know, this is a bit more technical. We've seen Matthew Tyndall there switching orthodox southpaw, trying to loop shots in.
He's landed a few nice shots from range, Matthew Tyndall, but you'd think just in terms of catching judges' eyes, that little stagger that Senan got with his short shot there might be the difference in this round 1 here.
Yeah, in cagey rounds like this, it very well can be. Both fighters opening up a little bit towards the end of the round.
Yeah, certainly a good start there for Senan Kelly, who's not had to go looking for Matthew Tyndall. You were 9 Irish underage titles, fought at the European schoolboys, fought at the European youths. A top talent.
Yeah, and Senan Kelly, won an intermediate title as well back in 2018, 2019, so he's no slouch himself from an amateur background. But yeah, as you've said, Matthew Tyndall, exceptional amateur.
Spent some time over in Cuba as well, I believe. Was over on a trip there doing some sparring with the youth team over there. Like, himself and his brother Sean are like, I'd say they have a trophy room in their house in Bray. But it doesn't count for much once you get to the pros, especially on a wild sort of night like this.
Yeah, no, everything plays in. You don't get atmospheres like this in the amateurs, you're not under those lights with those small gloves. Nice right hand.
Nice right hand there from Matthew Tyndall. Just a single scoring shot. Really clean, really easy for the judges to see. And perhaps unfairly, I know he went up in weight during lockdowns and maybe isn't as body beautiful as some of the other people. That there are like question marks, would you say, over Tyndall's conditioning, and Kelly's going to look to, wow, huge right hand there from Kelly, sends Matthew Tyndall down. I don't think it's going to be a count. He was on the way down but then got tossed from Kelly, who has a chance here now, dives on Matthew Tyndall. The Wicklow youngster is hurt. Kelly looking to line him up. Left hook cuffing behind the ear, and he tosses him around again. Kelly's at risk of smothering his own work here.
Yeah, a little bit too excited after the success of that right hand. It was a beautiful shot.
Tyndall does not look good right now. He needs to weather the storm.
Yeah, it's got quite messy now. But I've been saying it all night, one shot can change these fights, and that was a single shot that just brought this place to life.
I was talking about the conditioning of Matthew Tyndall there, but as you say, one shot can change a fight. It doesn't matter if it's round 10 or round 2.
Absolutely, and look, Matthew Tyndall will naturally be a light welterweight, similar to Senan. So it is going to be evenly matched in that sense.
Two right hands there from Matthew Tyndall have snuck in, but the heavy work is coming inside from Senan Kelly. And another here. Matthew Tyndall just needs to get out of this round without taking too much more damage.
Yeah, that's priority number one now. Just get through this round, get back to the corner.
Clear the head.
We're nearly there now, and that has its own mental toll as well,
And a big long right hand from range from Matthew Tyndall. And another, he is not looking to cover up here.
Or would you
now,
think, okay, I have his number now.
As we always say, it's a physical battle, but also a mental one.
Yeah, you have to battle your own demons in there mentally and try stay focused. You pointed out he was smothering his work there. He know now not to do that.
Decent right hand there from Senan Kelly, not a full connection, but it does look like every clean shot he lands, he could hurt Matthew Tyndall. But I will say those right hands from range, there might not be a huge amount on them, but they are landing clean. They are coming in with a weird arc, and they are catching Senan Kelly, who is maybe vulnerable to going a bit too helter-skelter or a bit too aggressive here.
Yeah, and if Tyndall is to bite down on the gum shield and really rip one of them, it could change the fight. We saw one right hand change in the last round.
Kelly warned for use of the forearm there from referee Emil Teat. Nice short right hand from Tyndall as well, who's trying to time Kelly as he's coming in, which is probably the right tactic. He won't be able to survive 8 rounds on the back foot. Now both fighters are getting a talking to here from Teat.
Yeah, they're getting tied up a little bit, smothering their own work, both of them. You know, there's an awful lot of clinching here.
It seems Tyndall's maybe a little bit wary of Kelly's power, and rightly so. He's a very, very strong fighter.
Yeah, I'm not even sure with Senan if it's the power so much as the speed. He's so accurate as well. It's almost like bang, oh my God, that hit, how did that hit me? His reflexes are to be commended.
Not a good right hand from range there from Tyndall, who's getting his feet underneath him again in this round.
A nice body shot from Kelly, but then Tyndall landed a nice short left hook himself.
Yeah, a couple of inches higher, and that could have done serious, serious damage. And the right hand over the top again from Tyndall. He's showing probably the greater range of shots in here, Tyndall, but the physicality of Senan Kelly is causing trouble. He's explosive, he's powerful. And he has Tyndall up against the ropes here. The Bray boxer manages to just maneuver his way out, and he goes again with the right hand over the top.
The referee is not here to allow the lads kind of tie up. He wants them to let at it.
Nice left hand again from Tyndall, just a little bit short. And a right hand again, but the left hook in response from Kelly maybe was doing the most damage there. Could cause damage to Kelly, who is throwing every shot with bad intentions. Right hand from Kelly pierces through the guard of Tyndall, who fires out a couple of jabs in return. And a long right hand again. Kelly didn't get out of the way. Carried it mainly though, and fires back with a couple of hooks as Tyndall looks to try duck away.
Tyndall is looking for that check left hook each time. He's trying to kind of turn Senan Kelly. I think he's going to follow up with an uppercut. He's let it go once or twice. But Kelly seems to be beaten to the punch just a little bit at the moment.
And the straight right hand again there from Kelly. Good head movement from Tyndall there. And in return from Kelly, who then fires in a couple of siding body shots. Both landing good shots there.
Yeah,
first Kelly to the body and then Tyndall upstairs.
It's a very good exchange here. You know, both lads are they're both trying to outsmart each other and counter each other. Exchange hooks.
Oh,
Like
right
this.
hand there from Kelly. I don't think the Tyndall corner are particularly happy with the use of the head there, and he's getting a stern warning from Real Teeth. Second fight in a row here with warnings for the head.
Yeah, you know, you can't let your emotions get the better of you in these situations. I know it's a high stakes fight, but you have to be careful.
Kelly landed a good left hook there.
Short right uppercut there almost landed from Tyndall, and that could have been
First use of
game
that shot from him,
changer.
yeah. Scored a stoppage on his debut with the very same shot. Jab and ducked out of the way from Senan Kelly, who's been tied up here by Tyndall and forced back to the ropes. Emil Teets letting them work.
a lot of energy being expended here in these clinches.
Tyndall pirouettes out of the way. May have caught Kelly in there. His father in the corners calling him forward. But a right hand there, just as Tyndall ducks out of the way. Dips to his right. He's catching a lot of these shots, Tyndall, but still the physicality of this fight is going to be taking a toll.
And that's certainly leaning towards Senan Kelly at the moment.
I know our scorecards mean nothing, but it is a 2-2 or a 3-1 Kelly sort of fight, I think.
Yeah, you know, we're not even at the halfway point. There's a lot to go here.
Nice job from Tyndall. And again, Kelly switching to the short right hand. He's looking to make this a close quarters fight. Get in range.
Yeah, some small similarities between Senan and Daniel O'Sullivan in our last fight. He likes to be in close.
Slapping right hand there, inches away from doing serious damage. Just cuffing Tyndall.
And a nice straight right from Kelly there, landed down the pipe.
As they wrestle in the corner there right in front of us. Kelly with a look of a little bit of frustration there. And as he spins Tyndall again. And a good left hook there from Senan Kelly, who's forcing Tyndall back, and the Wicklow man looks uncomfortable. He looks to hold.
But again, we're seeing, Kelly is getting a bit too excited, and he's smothering his own work.
And good work from Tyndall there to tie him up as well, we have to say.
Yeah, that's a little bit of experience. There's ebbs and flows in this fight. It's been brilliant so far.
Right hand to the body as Tyndall goes upstairs. We're on a knife edge here. Both sets of fans still screaming.
Yeah, nice short right uppercut from Senan Kelly there. Tyndall took it well and kind of spun off.
And he followed it up with a left hook as well. Everyone's favourite combination in boxing. Digging left hook to the body there from Senan Kelly, but Tyndall is still, he's not just looking to jab and hold, he's still trying his own uppercuts and his own power shots.
He is,
but it's a huge right hand there from Kelly, knocks the head back of Matthew Tyndall. He's gonna need to make a dent in Senan Kelly soon, you have to think.
He will, or hopefully there's a second wind. He's not struggling here yet, but he's definitely feeling the pace much more than Senan Kelly is.
Bit messy here to end the fifth. We've hit halfway. We've had drama already, and we still have 5 rounds to go. Tyndall is first up off a stool as we go into the second half of this fight. But a right hand there from Kelly. I don't know if he wobbled him there or was it just a bit of a delayed reaction.
Balance and a nice right hand from Tyndall.
Yeah, he seems to have regained his form, but that looked for a second like he might careen backwards.
There's an air of confidence about Kelly in there now at the moment.
He's looking to land that right hand.
I think he's noticed, like we have, that Tyndall might be feeling the pace a little bit now.
And he knows he can do 8 hard rounds that he did with Tinkling. He can keep this pace up.
Yeah, no, he's well conditioned, and he's been training hard for this for probably 12 weeks now. Even when the fight was originally, Declan Garrity.
Right hand caught by the arm there of Tyndall, but left hook is not, and he falls backwards, but as the two tie up. A bit more unseemly wrestling as Kelly comes out the better left hook landing on Tyndall, but the youngster is showing some serious grit here.
Yeah, absolutely.
And willing to wrestle with Senan Kelly.
He's not taking a backward step. He's not trying to cover up and survive.
Ooh, uppercut followed by the left hook again from Kelly does damage. And a right hand. Partially caught there by Tyndall, but Kelly is starting to land bigger and bigger shots, you'd think. But a nice short right hand there from Tyndall. That's just what he needed.
Throwing Kelly, he might be trying to find his rhythm again now. That second win could be coming.
And as you say, there's still plenty to play for, and he probably did win a round or two in the first half. And a good right hand. It's a very good resurgence in the second half of the sixth round from Matthew Tyndall.
And a nice shot to the body there, short right to the body from Tyndall as Senan Kelly stepped in.
Ooh.
Big left hook from Kelly, but from Tyndall, apologies. Kelly's letting his hands go a bit more here.
Uppercut there, but Tyndall was just a little bit off balance, so probably didn't land with as much purchase as he would have liked.
Nice jab from Kelly there, countered by a right hand from Tyndall.
I think this might be the second win you talked about, Martin.
I think so.
Here we go, round 7. Kelly almost purposely waiting until the very last millisecond to step up off his stool, and he fires straight out towards Tyndall, landing a right hand and forcing the head down of his young opponent.
He springs up off that stool.
And a good left hook there from Kelly. It's been a good start of the round for him so far. But the straight right hand from Tyndall, that's the response he needed.
Yeah, a couple of times he's caught Senan as Senan dips his leg to try to go to the body.
Good upper body movement there from Matthew Tyndall to avoid much of the power there.
Tyndall continues to look for that kind of check left hook. It's getting closer each round. Nice right hand to the body from Tyndall there.
And we were talking in the last fight of all the smiling and laughing between the two fighters, and then Mascara, who just sort of looked like a Terminator, and I'm getting that vibe from Senan Kelly. There's no expression on his face.
Yeah, no.
Just rolling forward like a Terminator.
I think he switches into a different individual once he's in that ring.
Bit scrappy here as Tyndall forces Kelly to the ropes. Ducks under the right hand from the lead clip man there.
Yeah, there hasn't been many big shots this round. You might argue Tyndall has had the better of the exchanges, there's been 3 or 4 shots at best.
Definitely all to play for as we go into the last second half of this fight, of this round, beg your pardon.
One or two eye-catching shots here could steal the round.
And that might be it there from Kelly. Big right hand. He was looking to poke to the body for the last 30 seconds or so, but then switched upstairs and found a gap.
Once again, we see the fighter's just been a little bit too close to get any walk off.
And to be honest, I think Kelly might feel okay with that. That he's not the one that needs to force the fight maybe at this stage.
No, he's not in cruise control, but he's definitely in a better possession at the moment.
Left hand there from Tyndall almost found a home on the chin of Kelly. There's a bit of loose tape there that's going to need to be fixed. We don't need any injuries here. a nose or two ahead, just a little bit sharper, a little bit stronger, maybe just a little bit cuter.
No, absolutely. It's a very short list of anyone who's fought for an Irish title within 11 months of making their debut. You know, unbelievable for Matthew Tyndall to have even gone yet, to even have took this chance. Shows what he's made of, a proper fighter.
Good evasive work by Matthew Tyndall so far. And a good heavy left hand there that did rock the neck back of Senan Kelly. Sort of a tip of the head there, almost as an acknowledgement, I think.
Just another case of the both fighters being a small bit too close. They're not having to go looking for each other here tonight.
No, the legs are slowing a little bit, but Bout just trying to find an opening. Bit wild there from Tyndall as he forces Kelly back to the ropes again.
Nice jabs there from Kelly.
Yeah, not a lot on them, or not as much as there was earlier, but they're still landing on the crown of Matthew Tyndall. Again, I think we're in a similar position to the last round as well, that there hasn't been hugely clean shots landed just yet, and that one or two big shots could win this round. Kelly's going to need to be careful about his head there again. He's in conversations with Emil Teed.
Yeah, one or two kind of eye-catching shots and stealing, and the side that loses is going to feel very hard done by, and I'm sure the scores at the end of should we go the distance are, they're going to upset somebody.
Kelly ducks under on the ropes, almost lifts Tyndall off his feet. Good left hook there from the youngster. But Kelly comes back, straight right hand as the pair tangle again.
This round still hanging in the balance, I feel. There hasn't really been anything clear.
Push up, I think there might be a talking to here from Emil Teed, who's inspecting the situation.
I think that was a nice short left hook from Tyndall again. There wasn't much on it, but
Kelly sort of blinked there, and that could be a Tyndall round.
Could be.
He has his father in his ear there, urging him forward. We're moving into uncharted territory for both fighters. Good right hand from Tyndall to start off as Kelly looks to wing away with hooks downstairs. Caught again, Kelly, by a left chopping hook from Tyndall, who adds in a straight right hand. Good start from Tyndall here in the ninth round.
Yeah, he's looked better here than he has at the start of any of the previous rounds, to be honest, which is a good sign going into the championship half of this, championship third of this fight. Nice right hand. With some stiff jabs then from Senan Kelly in return.
Yeah, looking to pull back the momentum here as he tosses Tyndall down and then stands imperiously over him, tells him to get up. I think Kelly was a bit naughty there.
Yeah, I think he's testing the waters slightly.
And I think Kelly's getting a little bit frustrated with the tangling here, and he can't fight angry.
Yeah, no, you can't let that emotion overwhelm you.
But as I say that, he is starting to make a dent on Tyndall. Tyndall swings wildly back. He's looking a bit ragged here.
Nice left hook from Tyndall, but caught by a couple of jabs then by Kelly.
He's at risk of letting it all come apart here. Tyndall, he needs to land some sharp shots, but the right hand that rocks his head back, and he is tossed to the ground again. Tyndall looks exhausted. That was not a knockdown ruled correctly, and this tape is going to be removed by Tommy McCormick in the corner. That's a bit of respite that Matthew Tyndall needed, but Senan Kelly's right back on top of him. It's going to be tough for Tyndall to survive from here. Right hook to the body. Kelly is furious with the holding. So furious that he is getting a warning from Tees. This is all playing into Tyndall's hands. More time to survive, but he has a hurricane in front of him here in the form of Senan Kelly. Huge right hand by Matthew Tyndall, but Kelly walks through it.
Straight back with his own big shots. Now Tyndall constantly looking to tie it up.
His corner urging him forward. Good footwork there from Tyndall. He needed something like that.
Yeah, you know, he's getting these little spark revivals. Well, it's an absolute credit to him.
Good right hand on the ropes again. That saps Tyndall as his body dips again. Heavy work inside. Tyndall forcing Kelly up on the ropes. Kelly looking to just free his hands and hit anything he can. Almost pushes the meal teat out of the way to get at his man. And we go to a stop.
That was an intense round. I think Matthew Tyndall struggled a bit there.
Matthew Tyndall's going to need something big here, you would have to feel, as we go into the 10th round. Kelly, I think, is thinking stoppage.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. Matthew Tyndall needs something massive here to pull this one out of the bag. But again, if Senan Kelly is thinking stoppage, he may give Matthew the opportunity. Beautiful exchange there. Matthew Tyndall landed a nice left hook, but he got caught to the body.
Great shots from Bout. Kelly stalking forward. Tyndall looking to counter. Good right hand, but it's just walked through by Senan Kelly, who went tied up, and he's frustrated again. Keeps his cool, marches forward, just looking for an opening. Swing and a miss, and a left hook in response from Matthew Tyndall, who's boxing well here, but will a 10-9 round be enough for the youngster?
Yeah, there was doubts about his conditioning, but look, he struggled in parts, but he's made it to round 10.
Exactly,
you know, his
exactly.
feet are moving here. He's spinning Senan Kelly.
And he lands an uppercut there on the inside. Senan Kelly just opened the pace there, striding forward.
Nice,
but that was a tired left hook, it looked, from Senan Kelly. And the response came from Tyndall. And he lands again with the right. This is a good round for Matthew Tyndall.
Yeah, look, he's on the ropes and he's out there. But Senan has a kind of ferocity about him as he comes forward.
And right hands like that, are they worth 3 or 4 of these nice little shots that Tyndall are landing? It's one of those how you like sort of scenarios. But there are some heavy shots coming in from Senan Kelly now, as he wrestles Tyndall around. Wide right hand in response from Tyndall, but it's the right hand of Kelly that seems to do the most damage again there. Feinting in and out, Senan Kelly. The pair tie up again. The Kelly corner are not happy with the tactics of Tyndall, and Tyndall eats a left hook there in response, but he comes back with his own right hand. furious to the end, this fight. Wild right hand, and Kelly goes big right hand on the bell. The pair embrace at the end. Great fight, high quality fight. High quality fight. We had the blood and guts in the Celtic title fight. We had there a fight worthy of the Irish title, I'd have to say. They were two good, talented boxers.
Ladies and gentlemen, can you please show your appreciation for both of your main event fighters? After 10 rounds, we're going to your judges' scorecards for decision. Judge Colin Byrne scores this bout 98-93. Judge Paul McCullough scores this bout 99-91. Judge Padraig O'Rourke scores this bout 99-92. All in favour of your winner by unanimous decision. And now, your All-Ireland Welterweight champion, Senan! You took this fight, of course, on very short notice, but you stayed in there and you kept coming right to the very end.
It was a tough fight. Senan, as I if I had it about 6, 7, 8 weeks, it could have been a different story, but that's what it is. I'll be back in the new year for that title. It is what it is. He was the man on the wheel. That's all I can say.
Of course, a performance to be very proud of, given the fact that you've just taken this pretty much at the very last minute. Is that the plan now, just to regroup and enjoy a little bit of time off and come back strong in the new year?
That's it. Thank you for this isn't the end. It's only the start.
Ladies and gentlemen, give a warm round of applause for Matthew Tyndall. 10 rounds could be a bit of a marathon more than it is a sprint sometimes, but it looked to me like you could have just kept going all night in here.
I don't know about 10 maybe, to be honest. Yeah, no, felt good. Been camped for 16 weeks. This fight kept getting pushed back and back and back. Went on holidays, trained out of them holidays, came back, didn't take a break, and got the reap rewards. So that makes this man here, got me the opportunity, he promised to deliver. I'm always going to be grateful for that.
And of course, you had disruption, like you mentioned. You lost your original opponent, the new one comes in. What kind of thing does that do to you mentally in the preparation for a fight? Does it play much havoc for you?
I played a habit for an hour, and then he told me to be grand, so I did it.
Straight back down to business. I know you're walking out of here with a big shiny belt on your shoulder, and it looks like it suits you. Where do you go from here?
I want to move back down to the actual. I want to fight for the Irish title at 140 next. I need to see how my hand is. Maybe get Dylan more and if fucking grows a pair of them, we'll see what happens.
Ladies and gentlemen, show your appreciation for your champion,